So today I went to see this movie called The Maze Runner. Would you like to know what I think about it? Hi, I'm Zim and you are watching เด็กไทยไกลบ้าน Hello everyone! As you can see from the title, today I'm going to be talking about the movie The Maze Runner The Death Cure. This movie is the third one out of the whole series and I've seen the first two like quite a long time ago, but I remember that I really liked it, so this one is a wrap and I decided to go with my dad. It was a really good experience, you know, daughter to father kind of thing. It's an action movie, a bit more sci-fi and fantasy, so I would really recommend it for people who like movies like The Hunger Games or like Alien, Predator, those kinds of things. It's a combination of those two. So now you might be wondering, what is The Maze Runner about? I saw the two movies long time ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, I might say something wrong about the information about the movie, but what I remembered is that The Maze Runner is a story about a group of teenagers who got put in the heart of a maze and they were trying to survive, running out, like finding their way out of the maze. But in order to do that, they also have to go through these monsters, these like alien looking monsters. These monsters are poisonous, and if you get stung by them, you get a virus that eventually killed you. And the virus will first change you into like a zombie, and then you can like bite other people and spread the virus. So it's really scary. It's a very bad situation that they were in, but eventually they were able to escape the maze. And then in this third movie, the one that I just saw, they were basically trying to move away from this whole crazy thing and live somewhere else where there is no virus, like in an island. But there was a problem. One of the friends who survived the maze together, his name is Minho, got kidnapped by the Wicked, which is the organization who started this whole mess. They had to find Minho in order to get Minho and get away together, right? But they ended up going into the city. There were lots of action, they were like killing other people and blah blah. Some people were dead, and it was really an action-packed movie full of, you know, excitement and also a lot of themes about brotherhood and friendship as well. And if I have to rate this movie, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's just because it's not perfect, you know, like I would give it 10 out of 10 if it's perfect. I really like how they execute the movie. The cinematography was great and the storyline is very good too. So yeah, if you like this kind of movie, it's in theater now. I hope you get to see it. So now I'm going to talk about what I like and don't like about this story. If you don't want to see the spoiler part, this is the spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I'll see you again after you saw it. Bye! Alright, I really like this movie not only because it's an action pack and it was like a good movie to go and watch with family members and things like that. So there are a couple points that I really liked about it. Number one is that it's made out of a book series, which means I can go and read more about it. You know, sometimes when you see movies like this with lots of details, like it's a movie about this new world, like this dystopian world, this fantasy world, this sci-fi world, you want to know more about it. Do you want to understand how the whole thing came into place, like what happened to the world that we lived in that get to that point of, you know, people having to kill off each other. I was really hooked since the first movie and I already bought the book series, like it's up there on my shelf, but I'm waiting to see the last movie before I read everything. So my Maze Runner journey hasn't ended yet. This movie is just the beginning of everything, so I greatly appreciate that because I love the plot. I want to know more. Now, second reason why I really like this movie is because there were so many rhetorical questions that get asked by the main protagonist Thomas, the lead actor in this movie. Like, you know, the question of whether to save everyone or just to save your friends. Like, he found out that his blood can be a cure to the whole, you know, human race. He can cure everyone because his blood is immune to the virus itself. But do you choose to save everyone and lose yourself, or do you choose to just save your friends and like move away and just start a new life together somewhere else? Like, it's a really tough thing to ask from a teenager like him. And then there's this whole another layer of complication with Teresa, his girlfriend. I don't even know if I can call her his girlfriend, but the betrayal that he has faced has led him to choose to run away. It's really interesting to see how he struggled, the decisions he made. It really made me like question myself on my decisions that I make every day too. That's what I like about these kinds of movies. It's a movie about life and death, and each decision makes a difference, and you have to really think very clearly of what you want to do or what you want to say. So yeah, I love that part about the movie. And last but not least, what I really liked about it is the friendship that they formed, especially between Newt and Thomas. It was really heartbreaking to see Newt passed away at the end. He got infected by the virus, and then afterwards Thomas was questioning himself whether like he could have saved Newt, because he didn't know that all along he himself was the cure to this virus. It's heartbreaking, but at the end when he was reading the letter by Newt, and Newt was saying that he was not afraid of death itself, but he was afraid of losing himself, of not being able to control himself because of the virus. And I think that's something that we can all learn from it. I would compare this to like alcohol. Like, people use alcohol to forget some things. Oftentimes when you're too stressed or you just want to have fun and not remembering all these responsibilities that you have, you go and get drunk. Like, I've seen so many people do that, but that is a very scary thing when you don't remember who you are or you don't remember what you do. You're not fully in control of yourself. I can totally agree with Newt, and I think it's a very important note to give to Thomas so that Thomas can let go. It's like a closure to him, that even though he couldn't help Newt wasn't afraid of dying. He was ready to go. He just didn't want to be one of the zombies. Since Newt died right after he turned into a zombie, Thomas saw that he didn't get to that point, so that was like happy and sad at the same time. Anyway, I really like the movie, and I think I'm going to read the book as soon as possible, and I'm going to do a book review for the Maze Runner series as well. If you like what I talked about in this video, please give me a thumbs up or share this video with other people. If you have read the Maze Runner, even entire in English, please let me know what you like about the book. Like, don't spoil the book yet, or don't spoil the story, but like what aspect of it that you like. I would love to hear from you. So that's it for today. I'm really grateful that you are here listening to me talking about the movie. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye!